This is Father John Robert Skeldon here at St. Patrick's Cathedral, and I want to take this opportunity to invite those who might be listening to this to come to a class that I will be offering over several weeks on the Book of Ruth. It's going to start on Thursday, September 22nd, 7 p.m. in the evening, and then there will be a matinee performance of this same class on Friday morning at 9:30. So you can either choose to come in the evening or come during the day. The bulletin, this website has more information. Why the Book of Ruth? Well, I think for Christians, we feel way far more at home in the New Testament. And the Old Testament seems like a very foreign, strange place. And it's rather unwieldy. It's much larger than the New Testament, of course, written over a much longer period of time. Who of us can claim to know Hebrew, etc., 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 right? Well, I think the Book of Ruth is a wonderful story by which we can sort of enter into that world that is the Old Testament and not be afraid of it, because the Book of Ruth, in a lot of ways, anticipates so many themes of the New Testament. Covenantal love, pouring oneself out totally for the sake of the other. It's a beautiful narrative. In fact, in many ways, I think of the Book of Ruth as a prefigurement of the gospel. And so sort of through this very short work, it's also very short work, so all of us like that, right? Just 4 chapters, you could read it in 10 minutes. This very short work, but very packed with so many connections throughout the scriptures. I think it unfolds for us a powerful story of God's love for his people in this most human of ways through these 2 women, Ruth and Naomi. I think it's also very powerful for us during this time of where we find ourselves as Americans in this election season, because Ruth is the embodiment of the foreigner, the stranger, the immigrant, the one who's different. And precisely through this one who is different, Israel, as manifested in Naomi, encounters the love of God. And so I think it's powerful for us as a Christian people and as Americans to not write off anybody, because it's going to be through the one who's strange, who's different, who's foreign, the one that I would never have thought of in a million years, that I will encounter the love of God. So I do want to invite you to come to this class, this presentation, this time of reflection. Will be over 6 weeks. Yes, I can make the Book of Ruth extend over 6 weeks very easily. And just to be surprised by this God of surprises. As Ruth herself tells Naomi, wherever you go, I will go. Wherever you lodge, I will lodge. Your people, my people. Your God, my God. Wherever you die, I will die, and there I will be buried. And may God do thus and so to me, and even more, if even death separates me from you. Thank you.